The earlier you can detect cancer, the better the outcomes for the patient. And that's particularly true in the case of lung cancer, which is the #1 cancer killer in the world. As medical imaging gets more and more advanced, and as the patient population ages, radiologists are being required to read more and more patient exams, and each one of those patient exams has much more data. And so tools that help them to get through the data more efficiently while maintaining or improving accuracy is critical today, and it will just be increasingly critical in the future. So one of the things that we do consistently, whether it be an X-ray or CT, is we remove the normal anatomical structures in the chest to improve the conspicuity of lung nodules, which may be lung cancer. Ultimately drives people at Riverrain.
So one of the challenges of building AI that works in clinics is dealing with the problem of acquisition. When you use different devices to acquire medical scans, you might think that it's effectively a constant, that a CT scan is a CT scan. But in reality, what happens is that different devices imprint their own signature on the medical data itself. And this can be a problem where if within a given hospital, you might have a variety of different scanners of different ages and from different manufacturers. And so the challenge here is that it can be difficult to separate the effects of acquisition from the appearance of the disease. And so one of the challenges that one has to face is when you build these systems, you need to make sure that they're not overly biased by a particular type of acquisition. So Riverrain, I think, has been pioneering in the sense that we've sort of taken this problem head on. So we developed what we call acquisition normalization. And so what this enables us to do is adaptively on a per image or per scan basis to factor out the effects of acquisition. So from the downstream AI's point of view, it looks as if every image and every scan has come from a single device.
Helping people see what they need to see easier is kind of what Riverrain's all about. We remove the obstacles to finding things, and our service looks at it the same way. We firmly believe that if you're asking a radiologist to use a new software, they're not going to unless they think it's absolutely important. So what we do is we integrate by providing new images in their existing software and build them in a way that they can work in their preferred work environment without having to learn anything new, as opposed to, oh, there's this whole new software you have to learn how to do and get out of your normal workflow before you can learn anything. We hate that idea. We want our software to be used as often as possible because, well, finding lung nodules earlier means a lot better success rate. And we've worked really hard to make sure that our workflow is virtually transparent to the end user. And that helps a radiologist do a better job, which means ultimately better patient outcomes.